2019 delivered some awesome games, but unfortunately because of time restrictions I couldn't play a lot. I did play lots of games, just I couldn't get into Death Stranding. I wasn't able to play Control. At the same time I couldn't play Sekiro, and even though I was looking forward to Kingdom Hearts 3, didn't get to play it. And then games I was looking forward to were delayed, like Doom Eternal and then The Last of Us Part 2. But in 2019, I still played plenty of games, especially because of Xbox Game Pass, and one of my favorites, for sure, was Wolfenstein Youngblood. And Wolfenstein Youngblood's appeal is in the fact that it's co-op, so you never really feel alone, which is perfectly neat. And it's good old Nazi killing goodness. It's not as good as the other Wolfenstein titles, but it is twice as wild with sister protagonists. It's loud, it's sleek, it's brash. The 80s cyberpunk and robot power suit aesthetics were badass, and I liked the added lore in Blazko's story. I had a lot of fun with this game. Developers House struck gold with the ultimate puzzle stealth game of 2019, and it stars a problematic goose. The simplicity, the puzzles, the memes. The goose is on the loose, and I didn't expect to have so much fun honking and stealing. This is the greatest chaotic bastard in video gaming history, an adorable goose who happens to be an unstoppable force of nature. If you haven't played the games, but you've seen the memes, you gotta check it out. And then Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is a work of art. If you wanted a good Star Wars game but never thought EA would give one to you, then you can let go of your breath because it actually happened. This game has some of the greatest landscapes that I've ever seen, and there's real care to every single world. On top of that, the villains are very interesting, and there's a whole assortment of them, as well as crazy monsters that will fuck you up. On top of that, the story of being a Jedi, feeling like a Jedi, the combat is something that is unimaginable to describe, because once you get into it, you really feel like you're out there saving the world and doing your Jedi things. It's great. But more so, the true magic of the game comes from the tight bond that you create with your trusty droid companion BD-1. It's truly magical. And on top of that, the family that you build. This is so much more than just you becoming a Jedi. It's the family that drives you, the family that provides for you, the sense of you exploring the world together. It's something magical. But even with this, it's still not my favorite game, because my favorite game of 2019 goes to the Resident Evil 2 remake. So much so that I had plenty of Let's Plays during this time. It's no secret that I'm a big fan of the Resident Evil franchise, so for Capcom to give us a well thought out, well executed, and very detailed version of Resident Evil 2 that fans have wanted for so long was such a welcome treat. The game felt different. The mechanics were better. The game was cinematic. Leon and Claire were that much more evolved, and Mr. X was a relentless powerhouse. This game gave so much when we had been asking for so long, and it was a masterpiece all the way through this entire year. And survival horror had two old faces come back renewed and better than ever.